So Eddy is pretty strong in my opinion. My name's King J. I talk about fighting game content on this channel, so if you lot ain't subscribed, make sure you lot subscribe to the channel. I have early access with Eddy Gordo and he gets released on Friday, and I would like to say that I've tried him out for a bit, and I would like to say that this character, he's nothing like Tekken 7, he's nothing like Tekken Tag 2, Tekken 6, like he's been reworked. The character has moves that are similar or the same, like very minor few, you know, back 1-4 is the same and stuff like that, but he has two different stances. Mandinga, right, which is obviously forward 1+2 and back 1+2, right, that's the one stance. And then Negativa is down 3+4, right? So you remember that it used to be a handstand stance before. Well, this handstand stance looks different. Negativa used to be when he relaxes like this, like laying down on the floor. It now looks like he's kind of crouching on the floor like this, and it's different, you know. Like there's stuff that used to be like, you know, you used to be able to get like the slap and then the kick, so this, but he doesn't seem to get that anymore. He gets another string, which is obviously 2-4-4 from Negativa, right? So as you can see, I'm mashing 2-3. I'm expecting 2-3, but I can't even get that, right? So not only that, there's a bunch of other stuff that's been changed. So like from Negativa, he can now do the rodeo spin throw, which is up for 1+2. Now I don't know why that change has been. I'm trying to figure it out. The only logical reason for this is because he has up for 1+2, which is a 1+2 break, and having two 1+2 breaks might not make sense. I mean, I have no idea. Like, it doesn't really make sense, but it's there. It's there. Now, also as well, when he does the kick throw from handstand, you have to press 1+3 or 2+4 now, and it doesn't knock your opponent down. Now, I think this is. I think they want a mix up, so that's the reason what they're going for. So look, if I do this now, I'm in Negativa and I'm pretty close, right? Then you could do 3-3, which is his sweet bang from Negativa, and it's pretty effective. We'll go into the different stuff from Negativa and Mandinga in a bit, but yeah, as I was saying, as a character, like, there's quite a few things you can do. Now, most of the time when I talk to casuals, they always say they remember Eddy Gordo can mash 3-3-3-3, or I just mash the kick buttons, right? And yeah, you can mash the kick buttons and do stuff with this character, right? So that's me pressing 3-3-3. I do a launcher, 3-3-3, right? And then you can from Negativa, you can do 3-3. So look, I'm just gonna press 3-3. 3-3-3, 3-3, right? And that is a combo. It's almost like an auto combo for most of the people that are familiar with 2D fighting games, right? So obviously people are gonna be like, naturally, that this character seems easy. Yeah, he is, but he does have some interesting stuff, like 4-4-3 being a low, and obviously if you get it on counter hit, you can get a heat engager, which is guaranteed, right? 50 damage. And I think that's pretty interesting, to be honest, because this low is pretty good. +6, and you know, you go into Negativa. Now, if I was to block this, crouch block, it's only -13, right? Not a big risk. You know, there's other lows, like if he was in Negativa and if he went into Negativa and he done 4-4, sorry, 3, is it 3-3? Yeah. If he does 3-3, it's a big risk. So that sweet bang that he has, it will cause, obviously, the block stagger, right? So, yeah, this move here, 4-4-3, is pretty good. He also has down 4-3, and if this hits on normal hit, you get crouch throw, guaranteed. And he has 2 crouch throws. So he's got that one which is not a heat engager, and then he has this one which is a heat engager. which is pretty interesting because the damage is pretty okay, I can't lie. So yeah, I think Eddy is a pretty cool character. I think he's going to cause problems. He's better than how he was in Tekken 7 in my opinion. There are some stuff that obviously people will argue about and say, all right, well, this isn't good or that isn't good. Like for example, down forward 2, if this hits on counter hit, it's not a launcher anymore. So you'd have to like try to dash in and do like maybe running free. So something like that could work. But again, he used to get a launcher, right? So it used to be like, used to get down forward 1-1, and then you could probably do like down forward 2 as like a kind of like a frame trap. But he doesn't have down forward 1-1 no more. He now has a mid check down forward 1, right? And this has very good tracking, right? Back 1 has very good tracking as well. This is, people have been saying that this is pretty much a homing move because you can't sidestep this. This pretty much follows wherever you go, right? He also has slippery kicks. Sorry, not slippery kicks. He has back 1-4 with slippery kicks. So he has this, which is guaranteed, and then you get the launcher as well. So you don't get the full combo like you did before, but you do get a follow-up. And again, there we go. That's pretty decent damage, right? So yeah, Eddy as a character, he has some similarities from Tekken 7, but I feel like this character has been reworked. Sidestep 4 is pretty cool. Again, +3. Usually people would do this and then do down forward 2, but again, the down forward 2 you're getting is this, which isn't great unless we go to the wall. And again, I would, even though I'm not an Eddy like player or main, I would definitely like for them to have launching again, man. Yeah, so if you get the down for 2 by the wall, you get wall splat, right? It's just out in the open where you don't get anything really. You can probably try and get like a little setup or something like that, but yes, I don't know why that change was there. It doesn't really make much sense in my opinion. So like you can't even get like forward. Yeah, it's just a weird change. Like it should leave him close so you can get something guaranteed, right? He also has a safe heat engager. Now I do think in Tekken 8 safe heat engagers need to go, but he has back 3+4, which is a safe heat engager. -7 on block. So yeah, this move is really good. And again, you can cancel for heat dash, but you can't get a proper combo from what I know. You can't get like a combo from it. Let's try and cancel it again. One more time. I'm gonna try to do down forward 1-4. Yep, I can't even get nothing. So I think that is just a part of this move being so good. Yeah, see? I can't get nothing. Down forward 1 is 13 frames as well. So that is the quickest thing I could probably do from that heat dash. So I spoke about sidestep 4. He also has sidestep 3+4, which is now a high, not a mid. So yeah, this move is still good. In my opinion, still pretty good. And you could do whatever else in terms of combos, but it's not, I don't think you could get anything great in my opinion. So if I do this, you could probably get a combo. I don't know the full combo yet, so I haven't really tried to mess around with sidestep 3+4, but it does still leave you a crouch. So yeah, you just have to be careful. So yeah, so maybe you could do this. So that would be your kind of like go-to. But someone's probably came with like a better combo in my opinion. I don't know yet. So yeah, there's those. Back 3-3 as well. So this only works counter hit, but then you don't really, you know what I mean, you don't really get like a proper like damaging combo off the off the top of my head, I've not seen anyone do any damaging combo off of it. So yeah, I probably could do down forward 1-3. I'm gonna try it one more time. What was the move again? Back 3-3. Yeah, so you could probably get something like that, but not really damaging in my opinion. And then 1+2. So 1+2 is a pretty good move. On counter hit, you get crouch grab, because you're plus 13 and force crouch, which is pretty good. You don't really like, you're not losing out for throwing out this move, by the way. 0 on block, right? So you're not really losing out on anything. And then like, again, Negativa. Let's go into Negativa. I'll do 3-3, which is sweep bang. You got 4-3, which is heat engager. 1+2. This move is really good because it kind of stops you from wanting to duck, and if you throw this out, only -8, and it does chip damage or recoverable health, whichever one you want to call it. So you might be trying to duck because this, but if you guess wrong, you're eating that, right? And especially at the wall, like, just to show you, to be more practical, if I did this, you're getting wall splat. So it's like, what are you going for, right? And then you build up Mandinga level as well. We'll talk about Mandinga at the end. So those are the stuff in terms of Negativa, right? And like the stuff that I've concentrated on and I've worked on is those. And then in terms of, let's just go back to the center. In terms of the Mandinga, not Mandinga, sorry. In terms of, I'm saying Mandinga to this one. In terms of his other stance, I call it handstand, but you know, it's Bananera. That's it. He has a bunch of stuff. And then this one here, for me, is probably one of the better things in my opinion. And the reason why I say that is because this is +8 on hit, force crouch, which I think is pretty crazy. And then if you block, there we go. So that is pretty crazy, in my opinion. Like +5. Crazy. So yeah, you just gotta be, this character is very good. Then obviously you got 3-3-3, which is a mid-high, right? And then you go into Negativa. In my opinion, this character has stuff. And then he can stay in his Bananera stance. Throw this out. You could even go forward. That's crazy. And then Mandinga. Look, if I do, sorry, let me do this. So let me go. That's 1. Well, let me show you what it does in level 1. So if I go into Bananera, I get back 4, right? Or 3+4. But it doesn't knock down, right? Which is pretty interesting. But if I build up level 2, let's show you what it does. Okay, let's take it off block. Knockdown, right? So that's 1. Knockdown, which is 2 again. So these are the 2 moves from Mandinga stance. And let me try and get you to the wall. Whoa. Okay, there we go. So if I do, let's build it up. So, let's try and get him to the wall now. Okay. So now if I did the best thing I could do for it? So if I did, because I don't have to think. Basically, this if I do this move, okay, 1. If I try to, let me see if I can combo it. Right, yes. So basically, if I try to combo and I have this dance, you could basically spike them down, which is pretty good. But I find myself a lot of the time in Negativa. So even at like up forward 4, I have to be in Negativa, right? Which I think Negativa is the better stance in my opinion because of Sweet Bang and 1+2. But yeah, those 2 moves, they're pretty good. I think they're alright. They're not... I don't know. He still has other things without having the Mandinga. The Mandinga stuff, if I'm honest. So, yeah, let me just show you. So this is really good. And this, like I said, Sweet Bang is really good as well, which is 4-4. And then 1+2. Obviously, if you go into Bananera, you've got the Power Crush, which is -30. Might even be 12. Let me just check. It's 12, right? Which is the Power Crush from this stance, which is pretty good. So yeah, I like this stance, but I prefer Negativa. And then on top of it, last but not least, when he's in Bananera or he's in Negativa, the stuff you do, like in terms of launched, it won't be floating state, right? So like, let's say for example, let me just change it for you, quick select. I'm gonna choose like, maybe like Kazuya or something like that. I'm gonna try hit him with like a down 4-2. But yeah, it's just basically to show you that when he's in these stances, he's basically standing. So in like previous games like Tekken 7 and stuff, when you used to hit Eddy, he would be like floating. So like, let's do record. Let's put him in Negativa. Okay. See, he's standing up. I haven't tried. Let me try it. So he's still crouching, but for us to do this, so yeah, it gets a full combo. So all the stuff hits him like he's standing, and then we'll do Bananera. So in this state, he's basically falling. But in Negativa, you can actually launch. You can actually like hit him, but you can't hit him high. It has to be like a mid or a low. So just to show you one more time. So if he does something like that, let's see if we can do it. Let's do a mid. See? In previous games, sometimes the mid wouldn't even hit, but in this game, it acts like he's standing, so you get the proper stuff. So if you got like a character that launches like Claudio's down forward 1 or 1-2, then that will work. So it's pretty crazy. So yeah, that's Eddy in a nutshell. I think Eddy is going to be a strong character. I think John Ding and whoever else uses this character, they're really going to have a good time with the character. I think, yeah, like he's just really, really strong. I wouldn't say that he can face up to the top tiers, but it's still too early. There's still more things that people need to find out. I think Rangchu got him to God of Destruction already. Yeah, people still need to figure out some stuff with him. But my early thing is, yeah, he's a strong character. Maybe outside top 10, if that. I could be wrong. Again, this is just early. analysis of what I've seen so far, he seems really strong, you know. Obviously, he's got the Negativa, which is this stance. He's got Bananera, and then he has obviously the level 1 and level 2 Mandinga, which obviously builds up from doing very smooth, which is pretty interesting. And it refreshes every round, so it's pretty cool. And he still has somewhat good movement as well. He has great backdash. Obviously, this is the first time that he kind of looks like he can actually sidestep properly. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's not like Lily or anything like that, but he can actually maneuver around. So they definitely reworked his stance. A lot of the moves, like even like up, forward, 3, 4, like usually he kind of pushes himself down, but he doesn't in this. You know, kind of looks like this, which is his like key engager, but it used to hit low, but now he has that as the low, and then up, forward, 3, 3. It's pretty much the same as how the previous games are. Obviously, I didn't talk about forward 3, which is a safe. It does evade higher jabs and stuff like that, and safe on block. Sorry, I was meant to put stand block. Safe on block, right? And a mid does pretty much great. It does good damage as well, chip damage. So yeah, this character, personally, I think this character is really good. And there's still obviously time. It's only been like a day or two. There's still time for people to find out more stuff. His evasion move is -8, which I think is pretty insane. Like, yeah, it's just, he has so much stuff. And there's probably moves that I haven't spoken about, like sidestep 3 into Negativa and stuff like that, but I kind of don't want to talk about every move this character has, right? It's just some of the moves that people kind of like commonly know, you know, like obviously back 3, 3, sidestep 4, sidestep 3 plus 4, up, forward 4 is a pretty good move. Obviously, when it hits, you go into Negativa, like I showed you, and yeah. But yeah, this character is very, very interesting. And I think when he does come out officially on Friday, I feel like a lot of people will try him out and have fun. But yeah, that's just me explaining my thoughts on Eddy. Let me know what you lot think in the comment section down below. And yeah, remember to subscribe and keep supporting the channel. If you have subscribed, that really does mean a lot, and it keeps me motivated to do videos like this. Other than that, take it easy. I think at the start of the video, I think I got confused Mandinga with Bananera stance, but I will probably put it in text and in the video so you lot know exactly what I mean. But yeah, other than that, take it easy everyone. Peace.